2.2 was all about the Paris peace settlement. Crisis and tensions about their crisis and tensions. Difficulties of the Paris peace settlement. Negotiating and implementing the peace terms after World War I proved challenging. The U.S. Senate rejected the settlement and League of Nations, worsening the tensions with Britain and France. Russia, under the rule of their dictator, remained isolated, fueling fear of communism across Europe. Italy, under Mussolini, ignored the peace terms and pursued aggressive territorial expansion. 2. U.S. isolationism. President Wilson supported internationalism, but most Republicans backed isolationism. In 1919, the U.S. rejected the peace treaty and did not join the League of Nations. The U.S. made a separate peace with Germany in 1921, warning France, which lost a potential ally. Number 3. France and Britain's contrasting goals. France wanted to contain Germany in a sincere victory. Britain preferred disarmament and focused on its empire, not European affairs. France felt isolated and more determined to keep Germany weak. 4. Anti-communist reactions and Mussolini rise. Economic hardship and fear of communism helped Mussolini rise to power in Italy, and Mussolini was a fascist. Number 5. Germany's hyperinflation and real crisis. Germany's economy collapsed under the weight of reparations and war debts. Hyperinflation peaked in 1923. And France and Belgium occupied the Ruhr, worsening Germany's economy. 6 other tensions. Turkey challenged and overthrowing the Treaty of Sevres. And Japan's expansion in East Asia alarmed the USA. 2.2b, efforts to ease post-war tensions. Washington Naval Conference, with the goal is to prevent the naval arms race, reduce East Asian tensions, especially concerning with Japan's key treaty, the 5-party treaty, 4-power treaty, 9-power treaty. Limitations, no enforcement mechanisms, so like nobody can really like make sure it happens. The Genoa Conference also eased post-war tensions. Their aim was to address Europeans' economic crisis and German reparations. The outcome just failed. USA didn't attend. Nobody really attended. So it didn't really do anything. Rapallo Pact, in between Germany and Soviet Russia. Terms, both renounced territorial claims against each other and resumed diplomatic/economic relations. This was really important because it had a lot of impacts. Like, it helped both countries break isolation, enabled Germany to secretly rearm in Russia, alarmed France and Poland, who feared strengthened German-Russia ties. The Treaty of Lausanne replaced the Treaty of Sevres, which was rejected by Turkish government, and it redrew borders, ended Turkey's reparations, and marked first successful challenge to the Paris peace settlement. 2.2c, post-World War I economic chaos. Many countries had a lot of economic problems, and this led to a high risk of revolution, because nobody wants to be poor and broke. There was a lot of fear of communism, and especially from the USSR. France and Britain were really worried because they lost Russia as an ally when it left the war. The Comintern was established in 1919 to provoke a global revolution. By 1921, Russia was recognized by a legitimate government by Britain, but France remained hostile. And the Treaty of Rapallo scared a lot of people, especially France and Poland. U.S. foreign policy. USA refused to ratify Paris peace settlement. France felt betrayed when Britain also withdrew its commitment to defend France without U.S. backing. USA insisted on forward payments of war loans from British and France, worsening European financial problems. Britain and France depended on German reparations to repay the USA. Germany was unable to meet these. French attitude towards Germany, pretty much, France just wanted to keep Germany weak, insisted on full reparations. France occupied the Ruhr, and they worsened German hyperinflation, so it's just a horrible thing. That's it.